to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
45-yard line.
Uno more. Out, that's right. Hey, south. 118. That's right. Look to hot.
Stroud out of the gun here. It's caught at the 10. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
118. What's that? 2J.
He'll get it up the middle. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Final play of the half. Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Take down in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing his dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Giants.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw, dart. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another Giants first down. A gain of 12.
On the handoff, this is Scatterby.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with Dart.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal, New York.
To throw now, Dart.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
For New York.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, Uno Mars. Here we go. 18. Outside.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here's Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Take Dell.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they'll take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 11. And the Giants first.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
11 on the play. First down, New York.
Here's Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
To throw, Dart.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Play fake, and here's Dart.
Just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Throwing his Dart.
This one is Slayton over the middle. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Now Stroud.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
19 Texans.
Stroud to throw it.
His throw incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here now, 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35.